With these 12 pieces of evidence, have scientists finally proven that the Kraken is real? And not just fiction? Let's find out. Scientific achievement. The Kraken is mentioned in mythology. He's described by Aristotle and even has his own poem. Nevertheless, it's only recently that scientists have been able to document it. Ocean researcher Eddie Widler lured the enormous animal thousands of feet under the Pacific Ocean in 2019. The 30-foot Kraken's bait was a bioluminescent display imitation. Prior success. The first success of videotaping the giant squid in its natural habitat goes to the researchers of the National Science Museum of Japan. The video was taped off the coast of Japan in the Ogasawara Islands. The 24-foot female giant squid was pulled to the surface after attacking the team's bait. Newfoundland, Canada. The year was 1873. And 3 fishermen went fishing in Conception Bay. Then, in the blink of an eye, they were battling the dreamless squid. One tentacle was cut with hatchets for it to let go of the boat. The tentacle was collected, and then a full body just a few days later. The first photo ever was taken. The Britannia. The Britannia sank in 1941. Urban legend says that some survivors were attacked and killed by a giant squid in the water. One of those attacked was Lieutenant R.E.G. Cox. Lieutenant Cox's body scars were carefully examined and indeed matched with those of a squid with an estimated length of 23 feet. Ville de Paris. In 1782, Ville de Paris, a large French ship, was attacked by supposed cephalopods and hauled to the bottom of the ocean. The ship went down off the coast of Newfoundland. Coincidence? Think not. Other reports indicate the ship was subject to a hurricane in the Atlantic. Colossal squid. It was the beginning of the 20th century. 2 enemies were fighting, a sperm whale and what we know now as the colossal squid. The first discovery happened during the winter of 1925 when remains were found in a sperm whale's stomach. It's smaller in length than the giant squid, but heavier in weight. The Philippines. Fast forward to 1989. 12 survivors were rescued after their boat flipped in the Philippines. A group of fishermen came to the rescue after a giant octopus attacked. The squid left without laying a tentacle on the people. Perhaps boats are the real threat, and humans are too small to appeal to the venomous being. Olivier de Kercosson. Another witness is French sailor and sailing champion Olivier de Kercosson. Jules Verne is awarded to the yacht with the fastest world circumnavigation. In 2003, 7 hours away from Brittany, France, giant squid tentacles were wrapped around the rudder. Acting on reflex, Olivier stopped the boat, which miraculously led the squid to leave. Surfboard accident. This time, the giant squid landed on a surfboard. James Taylor, a YouTuber, was surfing when a dying juvenile squid tried to keep itself afloat using his surfboard. Squids get in a lot of fights with whales and sharks. This one's skin was ripped, scarred, peeling, and white. All signs of imminent death. USS Stein. The USS Stein route was interrupted in 1978 when the dome's rubber coating was torn. The damage reached 8% on the surface, with teeth left at the bottom. After examination, it was confirmed that a giant squid was responsible. In fact, this much damage is the work of an approximately 150-foot-long squid. Spain. In October 2016, an immature female squid weighing 231 pounds was swept away to a Spanish beach. She had a long, deep cut on the right of her mantle, damaged tentacles at the base, and ripped skin along the suckers. Large squids attack smaller ones for food, not so big of an extremely large animal.